Would you live on the Fairway if I told you you could still have privacy, palm views, and a fully finished basement? Well, this Pulte home has all three of those, and then some. Gourmet kitchen, 3-car side entry, 2nd floor game room, and over 5,000 square feet of finished living space. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, there is a current incentive that's only running until December 20th, so it's limited time, of $91,000 off. And you may be asking yourself right now, Anthony, what is the price tag on this home? I'm glad you asked that, because you're getting 4 beds, 3.5 baths on the golf course located in Avon Lake, Ohio. Price right now with that $91,000 off is $990,000. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of house, but it's cold outside. Let's get inside and actually see what you're getting for that $1 million. What's up guys, Anthony Esposito with eXp Realty, your local expert right here in the Cleveland, Ohio area. And before we get inside, if you want complete clarity on the buying process, I have a great builder's guide that many others are absolutely loving. If you want to get that for free, all you got to do is just drop buyer's guide in the comments down below and let me know what is your most favorite part about this home. But enough talking. Let's get inside. All right, here is your entry. And as you see up top, they do got some crown molding that is in there. These are a little bit taller ceilings, so that really opens the place up. But right off to the left, you got like this nice little den or office area. And you're gonna notice the casing around the windows, which they did a phenomenal job on that. It's just little touches like that that really all add together, but this is a great size room for that office or den. Over to the right, you're gonna have a huge formal dining room seating area, which is right off of the kitchen, works out just tremendously of how they have it. And you could easily get like a 10-person table in here if you can't see the size on video itself. And then they do some wainscoting throughout the foyer area. You have a nice little coat closet sitting right there. Half bath tucked away. That's always a plus. Don't worry, there will be a mirror there. And then as we come back around, entering into the great room, you get a 2-story great room. Fireplace stone all the way up. Tons of lighting. I still love the 2-story great rooms. Let me know how you feel about them. It opens up the homes so well. And as we come over here, I want to show you the view that is outside. Look at that, you got a pond sitting back there, nice and peaceful. You're right, I believe it was on the 3rd hole fairway, but you're in an area to where the golf course, you're not gonna get a lot of foot traffic. And there is that beautiful gourmet kitchen to kind of tie in the entertainment aspect of things. Some great KitchenAid appliances. You do get a gas cooktop. And what I really like here is the granite choice that they went with. It has this nice little like brown that's kind of in there, which ties in with the island beautifully like that. Nice breakfast area. Brushed gold. How do you feel about that? I fell in love with those. Didn't like it at first, wasn't a fan of gold. Now I absolutely love it. You do get backsplash. Uppers all the way up for your cabinetry. Plus you got like those nice glass ones up top. Get some decorations in there. Plenty of cabinet space in this kitchen. There's your entry point right into the dining room. Dishwasher, nice large farm style sink with the rounded edges. Don't gotta worry about food getting caught in those corners. hooded vent, all the good stuff. And then there is your view. Like I said, it's perfect for entertaining. You can be cooking, doing what you need, especially for the holidays, the parties, and just completely opened up. And as we walk over here, you get a generously sized sunroom. A little bit of a vault ceiling to open it up more. And then there's gonna be your slider door off to your patio to enjoy those nice, warm, sunny days that we are not seeing right now. Real quick, if you're a seller and you want tactical marketing for your home, such as this property tour, I have people just like you that reach out to me every single week. I'm happy to help you out as well. All you gotta do is just call or text me at 440-364-7823, and we could just start by having a conversation and figuring out what is the best strategic, tactical approach for your situation. Now back to the tour. And then going off to the kitchen, one thing that I really love about the layout of this is coming off to the left. I gotta show you this, is you get a nice little kind of like workspace. This would be great if you do end up having kids for their schoolwork. You could tuck them away right there, get homework done, all that fun stuff. You do get a pantry. It's good sized pantry. It's not like a huge walk-in pantry, but it's a walk-in pantry, plenty of space, especially with all the cabinetry that you have. And then coming over here, that's just gonna be another coat closet to your left. And then off to the right, this is your garage entry point. You know, like I said, 3-car side entry, tall ceilings, plenty of space. You should be able to fit a truck in there, no problem, to give you an idea on the depth. And then to finish off the first floor, you do get a first floor laundry with a utility sink, with a countertop, plenty of cabinets, and it is a larger laundry room area, which is great. I wish I had this in my house. So before we go upstairs, I want to show you the basement first, because the way they did this, it is perfect, especially if you want your own home gym. So here we go, fully finished, wide open. You notice how there's no post? That means they put iron beams. And one thing I do want to make a note of is the fact that they even cased in the windows for the basement. Little touches like that go a long way. And these ceilings, they are high enough. Like I said, if you want to have a fitness, like your own gym, if you're into fitness, you can fit the squat rack down here for your whole area. Got a little spot off to the side here. It's decently sized. And that window right there, that is actually an egress window. So this is now deemed livable space. Over here, just a little closet area, simply because there's a sump pump right there. Then coming off, you do get a nice little linen closet that's dead ahead, because you have a full bath sitting in the basement. Again, I really like the color choice on the stain they use for the cabinets. And then even going with the black finish on the door to kind of tie everything together. And then coming back around to the other side of the basement. Right here, if you didn't catch it, your little Harry Potter room. They did finish that off, which is nice. Off into this door, it's gonna be some of your mechanical. You're gonna have another sump pump, which is fantastic. You got your main water line sitting right there. And then of course there's your electrical. And there is a pretty decent amount of storage space that is in here. And I like how they finished it off too. They didn't just leave it open studs. And then you do get this little nook area, or this little like side room as well. So there's all sorts of capabilities down here. And then in here, one thing that they did great, there's the rest of your mechanicals. I absolutely love how they use the Navion tankless water heater for this house, because if you don't know, that is like top tier brand for the tankless water heaters. So you saw the first floor, you saw the basement. So you're probably wondering, well, or not even wondering, saying, yep, all the bedrooms are upstairs, and you're absolutely right. And that's where we're headed. Okay, here we are, second floor time. Again, look at that view, nice, bright light coming in. Still love it. So right when you get upstairs, to your right, you are going to have one of your bedrooms, all great sizes. Does come with a switched outlet, so there's no lights that are attached yet, and you get a good sized walk-in closet. In all these rooms, you should be able to fit a queen size bed in, no problem. Right off to the side, it comes with the other full bathroom. Again, really nice. There's the countertop if you could see it. And then going further into it, you got a closet right there. Here is bed number 2, closet sitting right off to the right. This one is like semi walk-in. You can walk in, but you're just basically taking a step in. So let's just call it a stepping closet. And apparently needs some WD-40. But still, nice size. I mean, you could actually fit a king size bed in this one. That looks to be the biggest bedroom in it. And if you're wondering about the other door, we'll get to that in a moment. Here is your game room. That's all nice and set up. Or if you want to make it into like a kid's room, like their play area, if you do have kids, you could even do that. But it's nice to have that extra space for sure. And then going back, we'll go to the left in a moment. That's the owner's suite. Here's bedroom number 3, and you get a nice kind of like L-shaped walk-in closet. Again, queen size bed in this one. That bed too, that's definitely the biggest, because you could absolutely get a king size in that. And here is one of your other full baths, dual sinks, shower, toilet off to the side, and it's the Jack and Jill setup. There's the other door to that bedroom. Now let's go check out this owner suite, because it's laid out really nice, and I love the master bath. But here you go, there is plenty of space up here. 3 large windows. They do a nice little bump up to give you that added kind of like open feeling. Off to the side over here, they have like this little room area, which quite honestly, I could see this just being a gigantic walk-in closet of some sort. I know it doesn't have a door. I really don't know what else I would use with it. Let me know what you would do with that room. Could even be like a little seating area. You do get a little, I guess, linen closet that's just kind of off to the side right here. And then as we go in, here is your master bath, and it is wide open. It's not tight. and they tie everything in perfectly. That's the same countertop that is down in the kitchen. Done up really nice. Of course, you're gonna get your dual vanities with your drop-in sinks. I love how they always put the toilet in its own little room with the own fart fan. You know we're all stinking those things up. Large walk-in closet. And then as for the shower, this thing is huge and it's tiled from floor to ceiling. You step over and in, you get a window, you got a bench, your little cubby, another window so you can, I guess, just sing and dance in the mirror while you're taking a shower, but you got your overhead. And of course you have your other sprayers as well. A brand new Pulte build with a beautiful view out of your great room, your sunroom. You got this amazing gourmet kitchen that is ready to just entertain for all those holiday parties. A legit game room up on the second floor. You got split closets for your owner's suite, and that fully finished basement that's giving you over 5,000 square feet. It's a lot of house. It's in a phenomenal location of Avon Lake, Ohio. And that price tag of $1 million, that is including the $91,000 incentive that is only for a limited time. You only got until December 20th on that one. So you do have to act fast, unfortunately, for this home. But if this is a home that you want to see in person, I have people just like you that reach out every single week asking me to set showings up. And if you want a private, exclusive, in-person tour of this specific model, I'm happy to set that up and help you out as well. You just got to contact me directly here and we can get the ball rolling. Or if you're interested in another great Pulte home, or you just want to pick my brain a little bit and use me as a resource, I'm happy to help however you need. And if you enjoyed the property tour, be sure to hit the like button. It's greatly appreciated. And again, if you want those guides, just put it down in the comments below of which one you want. And then just let me know, what is your favorite part of this home? Quite honestly, I love this area right here. The kitchen, the great room, that entertainment feeling. It's perfect. And the views are going to be gorgeous come spring and summertime. And if you haven't already, be sure to click subscribe, turn notifications on so you can stay up to date on future amazing property tours that I got coming your way.